In this video, let us discuss the options present in the dashboard of Revolve command. So for explaining the options, I have created a simple extrusion. I have created a circle over here and I have created a rectangle and extruded it. So let us click on Revolve and create a revolution of some sketch. In the front plane. So I have created a closed loop, and by default I want this vertical axis to be the axis of revolution. And let me select the axis. I got the revolution of the particular sketch. So by default, whenever we are working with the Revolve option, we have this particular command called variable or blind command activated by default. So this particular option indicates that we can either enter the amount of revolution required at this particular text column. Say for example, I want to change it to 140. I can just enter over there. Or else I can manually drag this particular slide bar according to the percentage of revolution or the degrees of revolution needed for me. By default, most of the examples we will be working with 360 degrees of revolution. And this is about the first command, which is the basic default command. So the options what are present in the dashboard of the revolution or of the Revolve command, the options are quite similar to the options what we have discussed during the extrude command. In extrude also we had the similar option called blind option or variable option, and after that we had the next option that was symmetry. So let us discuss the symmetry in Revolve. Whenever I am clicking on the symmetry, the amount of revolution will be happening equally on both the sides. You can see over here, initially my sketch was drawn at this particular location. I hope you can visually see the particular sketch over here. So whenever I have clicked on the revolution option or the Revolve option and I have chosen the symmetry option and the common dashboard options, I will be able to adjust the revolution symmetric on both the sides. So whatever value I'm changing, that will be equally divided on both the sides. Say for example, let me change it to 98. So whatever is the value by dividing into 98, that will be on the left side as well as on the right hand side. Say for example, I want to divide into two parts and the total degrees is 80 degrees. That means on the left side it is 40 and the right side it is 40. So this is about the symmetric option. Now let us discuss the next option, which is called the option or the selection of plane or surface. So this is similar to the extrude command what we had, and this option is required when we want the extrusion or the revolution till a particular surface or reference. So let us click on this option and see what's going to happen. So right here in this particular geometry, I have created an extrusion over here. I want the revolution of that component up to the surface. So I will be selecting the surface over here. Or I have selected the plane in this particular location. Now I can either revolve in this direction or I can change the revolution in that direction. It is totally dependent on my need. Now I will have to select the reference. It can be this point. And the moment I've clicked the point, you can see that the revolution has been created. So you can change the direction of revolution. It can be either on the right hand side or on the left hand side. And apart from this, there is one more option in Revolve, that is remove material. So let me just come back over here. And whenever I am using this option, I can remove the material which is in the path of revolution. Say for example, this particular extrusion is in the path of this revolution. So whenever I'm coming closer to it, you can see the material being chopped off or material is getting deleted. So this remove material option is also similar to the option which is present in the extrude command. So we can remove the material as well as we can add the material. So this is all about the common options present in the Revolve. There are certain different options called surface and the other options over here which we can discuss when we are discussing the surfacing section. So under the solid modeling, these options are the most commonly used option, and we generally work with the default selection, that is the blind selection, which will always be equal to 360 degrees, and we never remove material usually with the Revolve option. So this is the common dashboard options in Revolve command. Let us move to the next video.